Now can you hear me? No, now it's all right. There it goes. Now it's letting us do it. All right, there it goes. Now it's letting us do it. There it goes. Now it's letting us do it. Oh yeah, so do I. I have the one in my ear so I can hear you talking, and then I hear like a few minute delay. Oh yeah. See, listen. So now what I gotta do is I just gotta turn down the volume. Turn down the volume. And then I can hear me, but I can't hear y'all. So I'm wondering. I don't know if you guys have to press your share button and then change the options on there. I don't know, but I'm the one that's broadcasting, so it shouldn't. See if it allows. See. Go back to. I am so freaking lost with this crap. Voice chat enabled. What up? Hell yeah, hanging in there. For real. It's been a minute. I got a tiny little fill-in. Me and him haven't been able to talk too much. But we were talking yesterday, last night, that we were gonna probably sit down and have a big conversation and figure out what was going on. Yeah, so that too. So he had mentioned something about that. So between that, um, he had mentioned a couple other things that I can't remember at the moment. I got too much going on in my life. Uh, so So yeah, it's just man, this crew's been around for a minute, bro. And there's these. So you already know. So these are the moments for the meetings to try to talk about stuff, try to figure stuff out. Anybody that needs promotions, you know. So this is the reason why I wanted to do this, so that way any lingering issues or number one, I can get the scoop on what's going on. Number two, if there's any lingering issues or any lingering feelings about something or whatever, I could figure it out and see who what you know what we're gonna do. Trust me, this ain't the first problem, man. We used to have a Sniper and Chrissy. I don't know if they're still on the crew or not. I have to look on there and check. I think they are. Yeah, well, at one point they were dating and they were doing their thing, and then all of a sudden they split up and they got mad at each other, and then Sniper would tell me to kick her off the crew, and then she would tell me to kick him off the crew, and it was just one big freaking. And I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa! I was like, here's the thing, here's the thing. I think we can play and do whatever we got to do without kicking anybody off the crew. Just like you do in real life, sometimes you have jobs that you gotta go do, and there's people that you don't like. You just kind of gotta suck it up and do what you gotta do and avoid them. Don't talk to them unless you have to, and that's it. And it was kind of one of those that I think they both got mad because I said that, and I didn't take their side. And then it was kind of like, look, I don't want to lose y'all, but I'm not gonna sit here and pander to y'all either. So I left it. I was. Yeah. Oh,
Alright, I got my headset on. Can anybody hear me better?
oh yeah. Ooh. Oh yeah. So is mine. In fact, I have to go look at where I'm at right now. Let me go here. All right, so I'm gonna shut off my voice on the broadcast for you with y'all, just for a second, and then I'm just gonna stay on the party. and then we will start the meeting here soon. I know it was supposed to be at 12, but I did say 12 p.m. Uh huh. Real quick. Huh. For sure. Well, and just and exactly. Well, here's how it's been, and here's the other thing, Drew. Because I mean, I know you've been in there for a minute, but like when I first started, and it was like 30, 40, 50 of us. I was the one that made the decisions. I pretty much had to come up with everything. I started having to do everything, and I got to a point where I started realizing, like, damn, I have some people that have been with me that are my OGs that have been with me through like the entire process. Like Repo's been with me since I think I had like 10 or 15 members. Um, and then all of a sudden Smokey came in a little bit later, right after that, if not 13, 15, 20, whatever. And so some of these guys have been with me like forever. So I got to a point where I was like, this is not just my crew, this is their crew too. They put their time. It's not like I pay them to do this, so they put their time. Well, guess what? This is our crew. So anytime that we have to do something, we sit together and we make the decision together. Hey, should we do this? Who votes on it? And what are we going to do? Like, for example, today we're going to have a vote, me and the commissioners that I have online. We're going to talk real quick, and hopefully it's going to be for you, actually. Hopefully I can go ahead and upgrade you to commissioner. But just like anybody else, I sit down with my commissioners and say, hey, what do you guys think about this? I'm proposing this. Can we do it? And if everybody agrees, then boom, you'll be commissioner today. I'll update you. I'll put you on there, let you know what you got going on. Only commissioners have my personal phone number that they can contact me at in case anything happens. So that's what kind of ability everybody's had to be able to contact and get a hold of me. And not only that, but my PS4, my PS app is connected to my phone. My email is connected to my phone. So there's a lot of things that I can see the messages through if anything went down. So I know that I've been MIA, and I should. If I would have gotten more messages and I would have gotten been kept up a little bit more on the crew, it would have reminded me more, and I probably would have been able to, even if it's over messages and phone calls and stuff, we could have gone ahead and started taking care of problems from the get-go. Any issues that we had, like for example, that last meeting, if I would have known something like that was going on, I would have logged in immediately and been like, hey, okay, what's going on here? Like, why are we having this issue? And who's talking about what about the leader of the crew? I created the crew. I'm the leader. I spoke to Repo and I spoke to Smokey, and I told them if there's anybody that's going to take over the crew, it would be one of them. If I had, because they've been with me since like 10, from the jump. So I wouldn't be able to do that, especially with Repo. He's put in a lot of time, a lot of effort. Repo is like one of our beast players on here. He's always been freaking super efficient. He's always helped everybody out. He's had issues. I've actually had some real kings try him with shit because he's on a Latin King crew and this and that. And I had to sit those kings down in private and be like, yo, shut the hell up, dog. This ain't the streets. This is a fucking game. We have good players, and those guys right there have been with me since day one. So I'm not just going to diss them because you're saying this. I was like, here's the problem. If you can't deal with it, then go ahead and get off the crew. Sorry, manito, but that's just the way it works. Real king or not. And I'm not picking anybody else over you. I'm just letting you know, if these people are going to be on here and they respect the nation and they respect what we're about, and that we're not in here, doing real street shit, and we're not going to talk to you or talk about any of that stuff in front of you, then we're good, and they can stay in and they can do their shit. So, of course, a lot of the manitos were like, yeah, I get it, that's cool, that's fine. So a lot of them that are in there, especially, I think the only other problem that I had, I think Booski, I need to talk to Booski because I think he had a few issues with some people or something. I don't know what's going on. So it's just, I don't know. I think he's still on the crew. I'm not even sure, but it's just all these. Okay. Have you guys been talking to him or anything?
No, I sent him a friend request, but I haven't been in contact with him yet.
Okay. Yeah, you see? So there you go. So speaking of which, it was already in my mind. I heard some stuff that I think he sent me some messages, and now speaking of that, no, he shouldn't. What has he done in the crew? He hasn't done anything. Puita has done more, and I'll tell him that. Yeah.
Yeah, activity. Where you been?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Hey,
For
little
sure.
mama, not to cut y'all off, little mama. Your voice isn't going over through to the stream. You gotta go to the party settings and go to allow. Yeah, like go to the party and then it'll pop up on the side party settings.
Yeah, so you see, so Brewski, he's a brother. You know, I'm not. He can't sit there and get mad at me or whatever because when I talk to him or whatever, because again, I know one of the reasons why I had to watch Brewski was because of the way that he was coming to people. He wasn't
Right,
polite. He wasn't respectful. He's coming at them like, yo, like, hey, bro, that's not the street,
right.
man. It's just a stupid game. You're actually some of these people that we're
That's
playing with
like
are freaking kids.
that's exactly how it be like in the MC shit too, bro.
Yeah, bro,
Exactly
and
like that.
yeah, exactly. So you know what?
That's
It's
what you
kind of
call a
like
snake.
for sure, for sure. And so I really don't need any leadership like that. I don't need anybody trying to be in leadership
Right.
acting like that because then if not, the moment I get the first complaint, my commissioners know if I get a complaint from somebody, I'm going to investigate it. I'm not going to
Yeah,
take
for sure.
sides. I'm going to stay neutral. And if I see that it keeps happening over and over and over again, then guess what? Now we're going to go ahead and start kicking people off the commissioner, demote you, ban you,
Right.
however far I have to go. I've never been afraid to do that because I've always wanted to keep the fucking crew clean and healthy
Yep.
and everybody enjoying the time with each other and looking forward to playing games together and making
Yeah,
money and
exactly.
doing all that as a team.
That's what one of my rules is, bro. That's like the way I see it, bro. We're here to have fun and you feel me, accomplish goals that we got, not talk shit and you
Yo,
feel
what's
me.
up, bro?
Yeah.
ADR,
Hey,
brother.
we on PS4 right now on my side. Yeah.
So, what are you on? Cito, you on PS5? Okay, so I'm on PS5 right now by myself. There's nobody else in here. I'm live streaming from PS5, and I have all my equipment and everything out here. I thought I was gonna have at least 2 or 3 people in here, but nobody came in. So if you
Oh, I
want,
can join you on the PS5 if you want, because I have it on PS5 too.
all right, cool. That's where I'm streaming from. I have all my equipment out here. I'm just kind of sitting out here in Vespucci Beach by myself, just freaking in a crew session. And yeah, I figured, I was like, damn, I hope I don't show up there and I have all this equipment and all my stuff out. I got my Luxor Deluxe, my $10 million plane out and everything, and I was like, fuck, nobody showed up. But it's all good because we're on the live stream, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just kind of
Did you
Yeah.
guys get that invitation request from me? I just
Yeah,
did one.
I just did
Okay.
it.
all right.
Yeah.
So you accepted it already?
Yeah.
All right. Let me go ahead and go along with her where she needs to be. So here's what you can do, bro. If you want to join me
Wow,
on
bro.
5, since I'm live streaming on here, I can't really get off of this one. And I was still downloading my PS4 version. I was having to do a download on it that took, like like an hour. Because I had to start that one fresh. I had to reset my PS4. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna do this on PS5 right now. We'll do the meeting, and then maybe what we can do is, since everybody's over there on PS4, maybe us three that will be on PS5, we can just jump over onto PS4. It should be done downloading by that time on my PS4, and then we can just do some sessions over there and run around and do some stuff.
I'm sending everybody an invite right now.
Oh, cause I was gonna tell you, I have one of the members. Well, no, I don't have him on my thing anymore. I don't know what happened, but Ant Dog asked me. Ant Dog reached out to me like, I don't know, a couple months ago, and he was asking me if anybody moved over from the PS4 to PS5 because he's been on the PS5 version for a while, and I guess he said hardly any of the members are on PS5.
Man, for the last few weeks,
Huh.
I've been on PS5.
So I don't know.
What's that? Oh, yeah, that was the whole thing. Like, I haven't even logged into mine. I'm afraid I don't have anything because everything was transferred over to the PS5.
Hey, listen, I'm starting from the bottom too, though, bro. I just had to start a whole new account.
Hey, little mama, is it 06 or 407?
Huh?
Is it 407?
Yeah, I forgot my login information for my King Drew account, so I had to make a whole new one.
Oh, Pulita, invite me to your session.
Oh, okay, so here's the thing. I don't think I have your 407 one. I think I have your '06.
No, I'm on your friends list for the 407.
Oh, are you? Okay. Okay. Let
I
me look.
see you on there, but yeah, but you're in a.
Oh, here's what it is. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I know what it is. All right, sorry. Let me, cause my kids get online here a lot. There it is.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
for
hell
sure.
yeah. I'm pre-ordering that thing, bro.
How much
When
is
is
it to
it coming
pre-order?
out?
It was supposed to come out the beginning of next year, but now they're looking at mid to fall of next year. So now we're looking at maybe another 3/4 of a year before it comes out. Oh my god, that's freaking
That
hilarious,
is
dog.
some real shit.
That's hilarious as hell, bro. Oh
He
my god.
said, I need 30 days off.
That is so funny.
That's some funny shit,
It is not letting me join you.
It's not? All right, let me see. Let me see if I can see you now.
I tried to join, but it says it's a crew session only or something like that, so it's not letting me join.
It is,
man.
and
It
oh,
should
you got to get on the
because
on the crew.
hold up, I gotta invite bro to the party too.
All right. Sorry about that. All right, so I thought I already did it on my phone, and then I'll do it on my phone is I'll go in there and look, updates. What buddies?
Okay, hold on.
Okay, bro.
Oh,
Here's the
now I'm
thing.
in there.
Can't
Now
talk to
I'm.
me while I'm talking. I'm here with everybody.
Okay,
Okay.
there we go. Now you're
And
in.
then now
Yep.
you're interrupting. Everybody's watching on live stream too. So here we go. Go to view, manage crew.
Hey, it's about to be hella people in the party though.
Yeah, true. Oh, you got a bunch more coming in?
I just sent Outcast Yankee Rogers do invite to the party because I seen his mic was moving on the game thing. So I sent him one. And then the people that I invited to the lobby, as soon as they get in here, they gon' probably want to get into the party too. So,
So Cito's in here with me. It should let you go back in there.
Yeah, I'm loading into a lobby real quick, and then I'll be joining your guys' lobby in just a second.
And so I already put you on commissioner again, so you're back up to where you need to be. What, buddies? Give me a minute. We're not really playing right now. I'm talking to them and I'm letting them know what's going on.
it's crazy. I done went to, you feel me? I done went to the joint for 3 years, came back, and we right back to it. Hey, what's up with Looney Goon? Have y'all heard from him?
He got locked up, but I don't know if he's out. I think he should be out by now, but he got locked up for a year.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know because I haven't heard from him, and the last thing I heard was from his wife. She said that he was gonna be gone for a year, and then I don't know, he hasn't hit me up yet, so I don't think he's out yet.
Yeah, I sent him a what's it called? I sent him a friend request and shit. So, but he probably don't recognize the name because it ain't, you feel me, the same name.
Yeah.
Oh,
If
shit,
he's
I'm over
out,
here trying to
that
play my
is.
PS5 and my PS4 controller.
What, he was in the county or he went to the joint for a year?
I'm not sure. She didn't say. She just said that he got locked up for a year.
Okay. He's still out there in like Maryland.
Hell yeah. Hey, how the hell did you get those green lights? Pretty tight.
I don't know.
Oh shit! Look at that.
Oh, Cito over there with you?
Yeah, he's over here.
Okay. Well, we got 3, including myself, on P4 right now.
Okay, cool. And then probably what we'll do is once we get done here, we'll jump over on P4, and then I'll probably be broke as fuck too. So we'll be a bunch of broke of us. Broke.
Listen, we'll just start doing some heists and some missions and shit, man, like the old days.
True. I also hey, you guys remember? I also have a bunch of bookmarks still from all the freaking side jobs that we used to do after the meetings and stuff.
Right.
All the races and everything.
Yeah, remember that one? Remember the one that we used to do with the train, Apocalypse Road or something like that?
Yeah.
That we used to be freaking killing each other with the train coming through?
Yep.
Damn, hold on. Where's Smokey? Smokey's not in here right now.
Yeah, he's still out in his public lobby or something.
Okay. Yeah, he said he was going to be causing some ruckus. Boy, he's definitely a killer. He's sitting here telling me, "Are you in the crew only lobby?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Why are you doing that? Why don't you just start killing people?" And I'm like, "Damn, bro." I was like, "I don't want to go into no lobby because then they'll interrupt our meeting." He goes, "Yeah, that's when we stop for a second and we go kill them and then we come back to it." I was like, "Man." Damn Smokey, always wanted to kill everybody on here. Yeah, for sure, bro. We're probably gonna have to have our big money crew members drop us off some guns or something.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, Drew, where's the H guy? I don't want to say the name on here because you know it's through. The one that you said that was helping you out get some stuff.
I don't know where he's at.
Because if he shows up, that'll be great. Because then we can drop us some money and then we can just go buy some shit.
Right.
Yeah, I put. Oh damn! They put it right
there. we could for real just run that one heist over and over again.
Yeah, true.
Hey Roger, what level did that unlock at?
Only problem with the heist is that it won't let all of us play at one time together.
Right. Yeah. So there's gonna have to be a couple of us like together.
Yeah.
You said what?
All right, so pretty much, I mean, we kind of already started talking about crew stuff or whatever that was going on, and I'm glad to hear that, bro, you got 2 of them? Well, I'm glad to hear that, that everybody survived all that crap that's been going through all this time and everything. I was freaking looking forward to today because of all the stuff going on. There's a new update coming out now on the 13th for what is it called? I guess it's like now you can do bounty hunting on GTA, but I know it's on GTA 5, and it sucks that most of the members are on GTA 4. Only because, you know, there's no cross gen, unfortunately. I'm hoping that once I get on GTA 4, I have all my stuff, but apparently from what Cito and everybody else has gone through, I'm not going to have nothing. So we'll see. I'm looking forward to that update. I know for like another year and a half, probably, we're not going to see GTA 6. I'm looking, you know, I was looking at doing this so we could start getting together and start kind of practicing and just getting the crew sessions going. So when GTA 6 does come out, we can go over there in big numbers and drop that because I don't know if you guys have seen that, but we have 980 crew members across all consoles on GTA or on the crew. So that means that when I hope and I'm wishing that GTA 6 is going to be cross console. Because if it is, that means that any of the Xbox, PlayStation, any members on any of those other consoles will be able to play with us. So our meetings will be huge; they'll be massive. There's been a lot of people that we've always live streamed. Repo was supposed to be in here with us doing on PC and live streaming from PS4, and somehow he sets up his microphone to where they can hear me on the PC version as well. Even though they can go on YouTube and listen to the live stream. But we were trying to always keep all the consoles together as best as we could, without without kind of messing anything up or without causing any issues, or because a lot of people are like, man, how come you don't get an Xbox, or why can't you play here for a little bit? And I tried to do it a few times, but again, when you go over to Xbox, now you're starting your character all over again.
Right.
So there was a few things that kind of messed everything up, and I tried to do that. So hopefully, like I said, cross gen is going to be a really big plus if we get that, because instantly, I mean, I don't know how big the lobbies are going to be, but I mean, with 970, 980 crew members, and let's say even if 300 of them came back to GTA and started playing GTA 6, we're going to have big numbers, and we're going to have the issues are going to come back, all the problems, the fights, the stuff that I'm used to having since I had the crew. It wasn't so bad whenever we only had like 40, 50 crew members. Then once it started getting to the hundreds, that's where things started getting a little bit whack and out of hand. And so it's kind of been a job to keep the crew the way that it is. I've done I've done giveaways to where I'm planning on. I've been thinking about that. I might start doing that here soon. I'm going to start doing. I'm going to go get like a bunch of PSN cards, or if I can do shark cards with the PSN card, I think people will be able to log in and pay their monthly thing or whatever it is. I'll just grab something, and we'll start doing giveaways and get-togethers again, because that right there attracted a lot of crew members. And as you guys are playing with people online, if you see a good crew member, or a good member that's playing with you, you guys are fighting people together, this and that, invite them to the crew. Let them know that, hey, this is a crew, this is what we are about. Like our main rule is don't kill each other, and as long as you're respectful to everybody, you'll be good, and they won't kick you out of the crew. And I'm going to try to stay as active as possible. I'm going to try to hold a meeting either every month or bi-monthly, depending on my schedule and how it works. But I'm going to make sure that I put it on my schedule to where, like right after this meeting, I'm going to try, like I'll go on my schedule, I'm going to look on my calendar, and I'm going to put it in my calendar like I did this one. Sometimes life gets in the way, and I kind of, it slips my mind or whatever, because it's not the first thing I have in my head. And then all of a sudden I'm out doing a job or something, and it's like, fuck, I was supposed to have a meeting today. So I'm going to make sure that I remind myself for like a week in advance, every day for the last week. I've been getting a message on my phone that pops up and says, crew meeting Sunday, crew meeting Sunday, crew meeting Sunday. And I've gone in there and I've given everybody the information online. I've been using Rockstar. I've been using the game itself, the messages. It goes to a wall, and whenever somebody logs into their PS4 or PS5 and they log into the game, that little message pops up. But some people don't know where to find that at. I don't know if they know how to go to Rockstar /social club cruising or whatever and actually be able to see that wall. So I might have to go back to just freaking going in there and possibly opening up an Instagram account, having one of the commissioners running that Instagram account. I don't want to really be involved with the Instagram account like that. I'll get access to it in case there's some major crap that goes down. I can get in there and say what I have to say. And like if we have an issue with somebody, because sometimes it goes from the game over to Instagram, and I've had trust me, I've had plenty of threats, plenty of stuff that people want to try me over there on Instagram because they're on the game with me and they're butthurt about something, or even members that I've had to kick out or ban, and then they go on Instagram and then they try to threaten me and try to talk to me like if, so it's one of those. I don't have a problem with it because I can put them in their place real quick, and I'm not a keyboard warrior, so I just tell them what it is, and at the end of the day, I'm not a child. I'm a 42-year-old man, and I'm kind of like Yeah, I'm not gonna play with you with these games. This is a stupid game. We're not gonna get that mad about shit. If you can't get over it, then that's fine. Don't play with us. Just don't be on the crew. And that just keeps all the riffraff and crap out of the crew.
Look at it.
So with that said, I know you guys have met a bunch of new crew members, and I've been putting my messages out there to welcome them. I haven't been able,
I saw.
whichever ones. Hopefully, whoever I meet over there on PS4 later after the meeting, I'll introduce myself. I'll talk to them. Like usual, whoever's going to watch the stream or whoever's going to watch the meeting eventually gets to come today or whenever they watch it. Usually, it's like 50, 60 views on the video sometimes. For the most, I don't know. I've been sending out a message, but we'll see. I do have 100 subscribers, so there's been a bunch of people that actually got the message that we were having. There was a live stream going on, so we'll see out of that who's going to join on there. See what, and all we need to do is just make sure that everybody's seeing that we're back active and back online, and we're doing a bunch of cool stuff, and that gets people active and activated again to come back on the crew and join us and kind of have fun. With the same thing, Drew, you were telling me about your ideas and stuff. That's perfect. I mean, some of that stuff we can implement. We can sit down and talk about it. Again, me and the commissioner are going to have a meeting right after this meeting, and we're going to discuss about promoting you over to commissioner. And as long as everybody's good, you're good to go. And then I'll fill you in on the stuff later on. But we can sit down in one of those meetings with the commissioners and figure out what you have to bring to the table and what you have to offer, and see if it is going to help us out. And then all of us together, as the commissioners circle, and decide, okay, yeah, let's do that and let's not do that, or what's the pros and cons. One of the biggest rules that we've always had on the crew is respect, and you can't kill the other people unless you have permission from the other person, and you guys are just fucking around with each other. But as long as the other person's okay with it, if you guys are glad, that's cool. But that's kept a lot of riffraff up in the crew, because anybody that doesn't listen to that, a lot of people try to act up and run around and pushing the and you gotta just kick them off the crew. And once they get kicked, I shouldn't be saying this for live stream, but some people have gotten second chances. If they can prove their point, or they can give me a good reason, and then they can make up for it. They're like on a probation period when they come back. But if they are sorry about it and they can change their ways or whatever, we have a few members that did that. They got banned or escaped, and then once I spoke to them, they apologized. They asked to come back. I brought them back in. Some of my commissioners weren't happy with that, but they made up for it, and I was like, okay, you know how you stay in the crew in 90 days? You can make up this other person's mind that they shouldn't be hating you because you're a good person if you didn't do what you did. Boom. Guess what? Now that person has to work to make those people that are uncomfortable comfortable enough to say, okay, you can stay on the crew. Because if they vote you out the crew in 90 days, then you're off. And that's it. So, things like that we do that will allow everybody that's in the higher ranks of the crew to work together to choose and see what's best with the crew. I can't do it myself because I'm not on here with all these crew members all the time. Usually, hey, if you're, I'm sorry, if you're going to be running
My
around
bad,
like that,
y'all. I want to make a sandwich.
Don't be killing any of the members. You hear me? My little son is on my remote right now, so that way he doesn't kick me off idly. So he's just running around. So I'm not on there all the time. I don't play with every single crew member, so I depend on my commissioners to have the time with these members to know whether this person deserves a promotion, whether that person is doing something that needs to be brought to my attention, that needs to be resolved ASAP because it's making other people mad. What kind of stuff the crew members are liking. If we do, like, for example, a giveaway or whatever, while the commissioners are out playing with some of these crew members, they should ask, like, hey, what do you guys think about the giveaway? Is that something you guys like that we should be doing more of? That we should tell me that, hey, let's do more giveaways, let's do more crew sessions, let's do more meetings. Should we have a meeting less time than a month or 2 months? Should we do it every 2 or 3 weeks or, whatever? If it's something that people are going to like, if they're going to use, then that's what we do. And then that way everybody is enjoying their time, and then I just want the majority. You're not going to be able to always please everybody, but I want the majority of the members to be happy. Anybody that's not happy, they're more than welcome to go find another crew and hope that they're active like we are. Sometimes some
Right.
people come back because they realize that there's no other crew that's as active as we are, or they have rules like if they're living in real life and you can't do this and you can't do that, and it's like, nah, bro, what are you doing? Our main rule is respect. Respect and don't kill each other. And then, of course, there's all the other little ones that I kind of have a pet peeve over. Like, if somebody is trying to be somebody, a commissioner, or trying to do something, like you two would do, you've gotten yourself in there. I've seen your messages going out like, hey, I'm going to be online, this and that. So you're showing incentive to be a leader, to bring in and try to gather as many members. And as you're playing with people, you'd be surprised how many crew members I gained just by playing with them. We have a face-off. We kill them. Then all of a sudden, next thing you know, hey, this and that. They wanted to friend you, and you start talking. You might scream at each other at first, but then you become friends. And then next thing I know, there's a few people in the crew that we started off at a war, and then all of a sudden they're on the crew and a few people. So it was one of those that's how you'll find a bunch of people, and some people will be impressed, and if they're helping you out, hey, join them, or send them a message. Hey, what's up? We have a crew. We're active, if you want to join, you seem like a good member, you have good skills, and just recruit them. That's going to get us with good members. I see that we're almost full with crew members, so I started a ALKQ, Latin Kings ALKQN2. It has the same emblem, so you go online and you look at it, we have like 6 members. I started that one in case this group got over 1,000 members. But what I'll do is, if we start getting, because once we get that 1,000 mark, we're done. We can't get any more, recruit any more members onto this crew. So what I can do is I can look on there and go through my muscle stat sheet or whatever and see who hasn't been active for a long time, that's not playing or whatever. People that I don't know, people that I just not, and just probably just pick them off the crew, so that way if they ever get on GTA 6 and they come back in, they can actually request to come back into the crew, and then we can let them back in. But I'm seeing that we might have to do like a clean out. I might have to clean out maybe it might even go up to 200 people, and I'll just drop 200 people off the crew, and it'll give us 200 spots to bring in new crew members. If you guys start recruiting a lot of members. But again, as long as you fill them in on information, what they need to do, what not to do, and they come in, most of the members will be pretty decent, and they'll end up being team players because they like what we're doing. We don't kill each other. We spend time with each other, and one of the biggest things and winners on this game, and you guys know what it is, are numbers. The more members that you're playing with, the more people you have around you, the safer you'll be on the game, the more dominant we are on the game, and then you have people wanting to see what we got going on, and then you'll see people wanting to go in the food just because they see our consistency and how we treat each other and what we do. So, with that said, anything else that I have to talk to you about, Drew, or whatever, we'll talk about and discuss once everything is done with the commissioner.
Give me 1 second. Hang on. So, we kind of discussed the rules a little bit here.
Okay.
But, I wanted to kind of like go over something that I came up with for how I feel like certain things need to be ran or how things should be. And really for all the OGs and all the people that's been around for a minute, they already know all this shit.
Are they like original rules and stuff that we've done throughout the years?
I mean, it's basically along them lines. Yeah, it might not be like word for word, but the idea is there.
Okay. I got you.
So
Yeah,
like
no.
basically, so I came up with 5 rules, and rule number 1 is king or no king. All members must respect each other. You feel me? That's the first step to being able to have like a decent relationship with your crew members.
Sure.
Is having just a general respect for everybody. My second one is when we're in crew sessions, we need to be running things like how a crew session needs to be ran. This isn't, you feel me, Battlefield, you know what I'm saying, running around killing everybody. We're doing this trying to, maybe we're trying to level up our characters or, get our members money or, just have a crew meeting or something like that. That's what those crew sessions are for. When we go and we jump into a public lobby, then you know we can go and we can do whatever we want to do. But we also need to like make sure that we're near each other, so that way, say somebody comes after one of us, now we're all there to take care of it.
Yeah.
I feel like any major decisions, like kicking people out, things like that, in my own personal opinion, I feel like they need to be ran through either you or one of the high commissioners. You feel me?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Over here burping and whatnot. But and then the last one I got really is no beefing within the crew, especially over like little shit. You know what I'm saying? Like if y'all got into an argument about who you like better as president, that's not important to crew business. You know what I'm saying? That's got no business being involved with the crew. So if that's what you're beefing about, just squash that shit.
No, for sure. So yeah, no, you pretty much summed everything up. That's pretty much what we always do with the crew session thing. Usually when we do our meetings and stuff, I just let my son play. That's why he's running around. But usually I stand in front. Everybody sits down. Everybody's just chilling. There's no killing. There's none of that stuff. Usually it's pretty decent and respectful at the meetings. And then at one point, even if like people have background noise and stuff, I'll tell them to mute their microphones. Or I'll tell everybody to mute them on their thing, and then they're not going to be able to talk until they quiet down their background noise, or until they start muting their microphone, and then they can unmute it when they got to talk. Because sometimes there's a lot of background noise, and then whoever's talking at the meeting, you're not able to hear. So that's one of the biggest things. We always kind of sit down, and everybody kind of respects and understands that, hey, we're having a meeting, we're talking about stuff, and it's serious. At the moment, and then later on, once we get done, that's why we have crew sessions, so everybody can get out all that I want to kill people with 10, 15 crew members out of their system, which I do the same thing. I love being in there with a bunch of crew members because it makes it way better. The whole thing with respect, yeah, absolutely.
Does.
Yeah, it does, because you have numbers, man, and nobody can mess with you like that. And when they do, we end up killing them so much that they end up just leaving the lobby. So that right there is a win. So with that said, though, yeah, with
bro, I remember when we were back on PS3, when it was me, like King Popeye, like couple, like bro, we would be like 18 deep in the lobby and just start running shit out of the lobby.
Heck yeah, no, that was the whole thing. That's why that's why I've always been so about us being, together and always, doing, meeting sessions. If we go into a public lobby and somebody messes with us, I don't really mess with anybody in public lobbies. Smokey's the one that likes to go kill everybody. And then we have a couple other members that like to do the same. But yeah, I sit there and, I'm just kind of like, hey, it takes, here, you want to shoot that gun with him? Don't shoot, no, don't shoot right now. You don't shoot or you're going to blow up everything that we have right here. Wait until he disappears and goes over to the other side. There you go. Shoot that way. Don't shoot at any of our cars. You shoot at our cars, you're not playing PlayStation. So that's, the other part with the respect part, absolutely. There has to be respect within one another. The whole beefing thing, expect that, bro. We've had the crew for a long time, and I don't think I've ever had a time where everything went smoothly and nobody was having any arguments. And sometimes I have to fit in and kind of sit in there and say, hey, I'll be the voice of reason. Let's sit down, let's squash this out together.
I mean, you don't have beef, but it's
yeah, well, it can't affect everybody else. That's the big thing. No, press try. The big thing is that it can't affect everybody else,
right?
And it can't cause ruckus. And then the other thing is that I like to make an example out of people whenever they want to act like, oh no, but I can do whatever I want. No, that's not the way it works. And then we make an example out of them. And like I said, some of these people have texted me back and apologized and said, please let me join again. I'm sorry. And then they get demoted if they were up higher. I've actually kicked down commissioners out of the crew over dumb stuff. And sometimes you get people that are a little corrupt, that they want to sit there and take their, they take their power to their head, and then they want to go over there and ban and kick people off and everything. Well, There's anybody, and this is, at discretionary. I mean, you'll find out about this once we talk. But anybody on my commissioner circle um, that kicks somebody out, usually like there has to be, they know that there has to be a reason because eventually this person's going to communicate with me. And this person tells me that no, they only
Right.
killed somebody one time and then they got banned. And that one of the commissioners was, I forgot what his name was. Oh man, we had one that was with me for the longest time, Slim, and I ended up having to ban him because he was sitting there treating people like garbage. And when I heard that from a few crew members, which eventually, like I told all the commissioners, it will get out. Somebody's going to talk to me. Somebody's going to tell me you can't keep them from talking to me. And if they tell me that, then guess what? That's going to be a problem. Because then you're going to get demoted. I'm going to investigate what's going on, and if it's something bad enough, I might just promote you all the way back down to a representative or something. And I'm pretty sure you're probably going to need to do it that way. So at the point that we're at, and the rate that we're at, I mean, we've been pretty consistent with that. I've always said pretty much the same rules at every meeting, and I've always told everybody pretty much what I expect. Anybody that deserves, that feels that they deserve a promotion, and they've been doing their work and they've been doing that, then I go in there and I sit down with the commissioners and say, hey, this person, have you guys played with them? Yeah, is he cool people? You guys think we can promote him? Yeah, okay, cool, fine, let's go. If I've seen somebody online that's been playing with us for, 6 months and they haven't gotten a promotion and they're actually getting some kind of crew ranking, then I'll go in there on Social Club and I'll promote them up to a representative. That way it gives them a little bit more like an incentive to like, oh man, I'm working my way up. I'm not going to have 100, 150 commissioners. I want to keep my number of commissioners to the number needed for the amount of members that we have. So, for example, I would like to have commissioners across all consoles right now, at least until GTA 6 comes out, and then hopefully that's cross-console, cross-play, which means that, everybody will be together, and then we can have a specific number of commissioners. That way, at all times, if it's possible, there'll always be some kind of commissioner on. That way, there's always some kind of order, and if there is an issue, it can be resolved on the point, or the commissioner could be there to witness and be part of the investigation once if something like that happens. At the end of the day, the main reason why we do all that, I'm not trying to be a dictator or anything like that, but the main reason why I do all that is to make sure that the crew is safe. The members that are on there, they feel welcome and they feel like, okay, this is a good crew. Can't kill nobody. So there's a lot of things that helps out, and not only that, but that's why our numbers have stayed so high. And even though people aren't playing, and some people are still playing, they still keep our crew as one of their secondary or third or whatever. I think they have like 3 crews or something, 5 crews. So they keep us as one of their crews, and then every time that they see the crew members on or something like that, usually they'll jump in there, and then we'll have a bunch of crew members online at once. The other thing is, one of the rules that I do have is, and it's not a rule, it's more like hey, it's out of respect. If there's a session going on and a bunch of crew members are in a lobby and they're having an issue, or maybe even just one crew member is in a lobby and he's having an issue and a bunch of people are attacking him, if that person is able to put out a sign, like, hey, put out a message, hey, I need help, text or message some of the crew members, go into a house, message them, and send them a message, I need help. I would expect that any member, if they're in a lobby and they're busy at the moment doing a mission or something, at least try to notify and respond at some point and say, hey, sorry, I was in a mission, I'm coming now, or hey, sorry, I couldn't do it, I was in a mission. Just something to where you're acknowledging that you saw the message and you're more than willing to help, but you couldn't at the moment. Or if you're capable, you already know to go jump into that lobby, go help them out, go make sure that they don't get filled up like that. And that way, that makes you feel good, because I've been in those lobbies by myself where I'm getting bodied by like 2 or 3 people. And then all of a sudden, all the crew members start coming in, and then that's it, they're done. And that right there is the best feeling in the world, and that right there makes crew members want to stick around the crew, because now we're all doing something together, and that kind of protection, that kind of safety, and that kind of ability to play that way makes it fun. It makes it better. Again, the same thing that I keep saying. So with that said, I mean, that sounds good. Anything else that you have to bring to the table, we'll sit down with the commissioner on the commissioner's table. And we'll all sit down and we'll speak. We are going to start having those more often, so then that way we don't have any future issues like we did with that last meeting. That was ridiculous. I'm sorry to hear that. I wish that I wish I would have been there. It would have gone way different. Maybe that was the clean out that the crew needed. Um, but if you guys are telling me that that's how it was or whatever, once we have our meeting, I'm gonna have a conversation with the commissioner, and we're going to, and I'm gonna have a meeting with the commissioners, and then once we figure all this stuff out, I'll bring you in, Drew, as well, Drew, and then we'll sit here and talk about what happened, what names were involved, how that went, and then maybe that's where I'll start my cleanup from. And then I'll just start looking for all their usernames and start freaking taking them off the group. And then they
Hey, give me 1 second, y'all. I'll be right back.
all right. And if they still have problems or whatever, then they can go ahead and message me, and then I'll talk to them from there. But again, we are probably going to need to clean up the crew because we do need some fresh faces that are still playing, that are online, that are willing to join that crew. So at the end of the day, that's pretty much where we're at. Most of you guys know any rules. I don't know if anybody has any questions. Anybody want to say anything, commissioners? That's funny. I'm hearing myself on somebody's live stream.
What'd he say? I'm like totally sick of this nun-like celibacy.
Hey, Roger, anything you got to say? Little mama?
No, I gave him the vibe, babe. All I did was give him vibe. I was a vibe machine, a vibrator in a totally non-dykey way.
Oh,
Alright, I'm back.
Alright. So my last thing that I said, Drew, was I was saying that we'll be talking about what's going on and about what we're going to do with this whole thing situation that was happening for the last meeting. I'm probably going to start my cleanup there, and I'm going to have a meeting with the commissioners, and then whatever happens from there, if you're in before I start talking about that, I'll go ahead and bring you into our lobby or into our meeting, and then I'll go ahead and start taking names and anybody that was involved in that meeting. I don't think you were, but at least you'll be able to hear how we handle stuff and kind of how we're going to do it. Yeah, I'm not
Right.
I'm not going to accept that. Plus, we're going to need new faces on the crew, especially the people that are actually online right now. It would be great to start recruiting people that are online because a lot of our old crew members are already getting on. I'm pretty sure the game got boring to a lot of people. They're just waiting for the new stuff to come out. So that's pretty much where we're at with that, and it just makes sure that we're going to need the space. And then after I was done talking, I said pretty much the same thing that we always talk about. And I said if anybody had any questions or concerns or anything, that they would bring in the table.
You're starting to like cut in and out for me a little bit.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right. All right. My microphone is still charged, so I still have battery on that. All right, so I don't know if you guys have any questions or anything you guys want to bring onto the table. I'll say it one more time. That way, whoever has anything to say or any questions or...
No, I'm good.
All right, brother. Anything else or whatever for my commissioners? We'll be talking here soon. If you guys have anything else that we need to talk once we do our meeting thing. And then not from there... I appreciate everybody, again, you guys have been great. You guys are still sticking around. It's kind of, I was hoping, I'm glad to at least have a few members here with me on PS5. I'm sorry to the ones that are not on PS5. I know these PS5s are expensive as hell, and not everybody has the means to go and just spend that much money on a freaking system just to play a game. I'm the type of person that whatever I can do to kind of help out and to make it easier for everybody and for everybody to still feel connected, I will do it. So don't worry about that. We'll keep it going here, and we'll keep everything going live on both, or on as many as I have to while we can, until everybody gets over to GTA 6, because then unfortunately everybody's going to have to upgrade to be able to get on GTA 6. Other than that, I'm thinking that on the 13th, once the new update comes out, I don't know if I think it's during the week, so maybe the following weekend, Little Mama and Asito, if you guys know any crew members that get online and you want to gather up, maybe we can get a bunch of crew members and we can do a live stream for PS4, so we can see what that whole thing is about. And we can go in there and do some missions and stuff and figure it out. I guess it's the bounty hunting version now. You're gonna be able to go. They're trying to compare it to Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Okay.
Yeah, so now on the 13th, PS5 Online or GTA Online is going to have a new update. It's called, I think it's called Bounty Hunters or something like that. And now there's going to be bounty hunting missions. So we'll probably have to buy a business and then be able to get our jobs from there. So I've been trying to stack up on paper as much as I can because I'm sure those businesses are going to be expensive. And then that way we can do some bounty hunting missions and just live stream for a little bit and have a session. And just kind of, my main goal here is to try to stay as active as possible with you guys, and you guys stay active as well. If I don't get online and this and that, whatever, it's fine. I'll get online eventually at some point, but I've been getting online a lot more often now. It's kind of been like a thing that I've been trying to stay more on top of. I have been, so you guys already know my family, how they feel about me being stuck over here in an area by myself, just freaking just over here doing meetings and stuff. But I don't, again, I'm here for y'all. You guys know how it is. And they understand that it's something that I like to do, and I want to make sure that we stay on this. And I appreciate those of you guys that stayed firm on and held your ground on the whole leadership thing. Pretty much anybody that has, I put this thing together, but I didn't put it together just for me. I put it together for at least 20 or 30 people, and we ended up getting 980 now. So with as many people as we have on there, I got to a point where it's not just mine, it's mine and the commissioners and all the crew members. And there's a lot of things that if crew members feel a certain type of way about a decision that me and the commissioners are making, they can bring it up. And if it's something that needs to be changed, because there's a bunch of crew members that feel the same way, then we will change it. But as of right now, I don't feel like there's anything to change, because all we have is common sense rules, and then just trying to become an active crew again, just kind of sticking together and helping each other out, and that's what our goal is. So with that said, I seen that I have a few people online, but nobody else has came in there. So eventually, at some point, somebody will watch this on YouTube. Some of the crew members, and like I said, let's just start recruiting. Whoever you guys see on there, that's good, that they're playing good, and they don't have a crew. Sometimes they don't have a crew because they don't know which crew to be in. I was at that point, so just look at it that way. And whoever you can recruit in, great. And we'll see what's up. We'll see what the numbers look like. Like I said, once I'm done with the other meeting for the commissioners, I'll make sure that we will. I'll go on my calendar, and then I'll come up with the next date, and I'll start promoting the next date, and then that way you guys know what it is, and then you guys can also talk to any crew members or talk to anybody that that you guys are playing with, and letting them know, hey, we got a crew meeting on this date, are you going to be there? And just kind of fill people in. That way there's more people talking about it, and more people will show up because now they know about it.
Right, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's a whole promotion. So for the last 2 weeks, man, I don't know if you've seen it, but I've been blowing up social. I've been, hey, you have this many days, hey, this day. And then I did a countdown from like 6 days down, and I let everybody know when the meeting was. So that way, the more people that know, the better. So yeah, I definitely might have to get on Instagram as well, and then get that account back up and running for the crew. We do have a crew account on Instagram, and we used to post our pictures and do all that kind of stuff on there.
I don't mean to interrupt, but I gotta go because I gotta go make lunch and everything.
Okay.
But, I will, if you guys are on later, probably like in another hour or two, if you guys are still on, I'll hop on the PS4 because it just got done downloading.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll see if I'm on there or not.
Sure, I'm gonna be on all day.
All right.
So, all right, sounds good.
Yeah,
hey,
I gotta rank my,
nice talking to you again. Be safe out there, and we will.
Take care.
You too, and I'll put out a message if I don't get to see you online again. I'll put out a message of when our next meeting is going to be.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Sounds good.
Hey, One more thing before you leave. Yes or no? Yay or nay on Drew?
Oh, yay.
Okay. There's one. All right. Perfect.
All right.
Hey.
All right. All right. Have a good one. All right. She's out. So there you go, Drew. You already started with one. Cito, yay or nay on Drew?
I didn't know that she was going to be a part of the vote.
She's one of the
I know she
commissioners.
was a commissioner.
So King Drew from yes, to be a commissioner. Okay, cool. You remember King Drew, right? Have you played with him before? Okay, yeah, I know. We've dealt with a lot of crew members, man. Yeah, he just did a bid, so he came out and he started reaching out, and I was like, hell yeah, man! Now I'm actually active, but I'm on PS5. And then I told him I was going to see if I can get connected on PS4, so that way, even though we don't have crap over there, we can at least still go over there and help him make some money and just kind of chill out. But yeah, he's been active. He's been active here lately, trying to gather everybody together and trying to get everybody over there for sessions and letting it.
I've only had this PlayStation for like a week at most.
Yeah, and you've probably put out more messages than I had in like 3 years, bro. I was completely MIA, dog. My life took over, and it was like it's been crazy.
Right.
But yeah, no, I'm definitely back now. We're gonna do our thing. I don't know where Repo's at. I haven't heard from Repo, and Smokey took off.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know where the hell Smokey's at.
We're still over here, me, Roger, and Outcast.
I didn't see. Oh, King Popeye never joined either. I thought he said he was gonna be there.
Hey, it shows you. It shows you on the P4 now. So.
Oh, it does?
Yep.
Oh crap. Okay. So I'm wondering.
It says you're playing the story mode.
I wonder if man, my remote is right here in front of me. Oh, the
Hey,
nice.
let me run to my car real quick and grab this charger.
All right.
The police about to kill me, but fuck it.
All right. So who do we have on the? How the heck? Oh, there it is. Voice chat. So we have. Oh, so we only have Cito. Okay, and Roger's in here. Roger. Yo, Rod. Hey, Roger. If you're talking, man, I can barely hear you.
I'm here. It's gonna be okay. Didn't get here in time. Can't let it slow me down. Jesus!
Let me get my helicopter back that my son killed me. Oh my god, I keep retiring.
I think it's working.
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Oh, there we go.
What up, bro?
Well, nothing much.
Hey, did you have anything to add? Anything you needed to say or anything like that?
Nah, seems like everybody got everything under
Right.
control.
All right, cool. So were you there for that last meeting that they had that all that chaos ensued?
No, I didn't make that one.
Okay.
I wish I was. I would have, yeah.
Okay, so we'll still have a meeting anyways after this with the commissioners. Did you hear what I had said about King Drew?
Yeah, he's alright. Yeah, he's cool.
Okay, so you're a yay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So that way, I'll go on there and I'll give him a quick fill in. We'll talk. We'll have a quick commissioners meeting, and then I'll give him a quick fill in on what's going on afterwards. After I'm done with the meeting with us, so that way we can talk about whatever we got to talk about. And then, too bad little Mama's not on here because actually now that little Mama's not on here, she's probably the one that's gonna have to give you the names. Smokey's not on here. Let me find out if Smokey's online.
All right, I'm back, y'all.
All right, bro. Let me see. I'm over here trying to add Smokey. There it is. Let's see who else is on here.
Oh, you hear me all? No, I know what I'm doing. Doing all this. Yeah, I got wrapped up. I got sidetracked.
Motherfucker is on here too?
What?
Motherfucker. Remember Motherfucker?
Yeah.
I ain't seen him for a minute.
Bro, let me fucking invite him to the freaking chat.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, does he? Ah, that's why. He abandoned GTA. I've been playing that fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre, dog. Man, that thing is that's nice. I like that. He abandoned GTA. I've been playing that fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre, dog. Man, that thing is that's nice. I like that. Let me see it. All right. So other than that, man, we're pretty much good here. We're not gonna live stream the other meeting because that's a private meeting for us commissioners. So probably what I'll do is I'll end the chat here or the stream, and that way everybody that wasn't at the meeting, they see what we did, and we'll be good. All right, cool.